What's up, everyone? You are listening to Wake Up Naked. I am your host, Esmey Leon. We're going in deep into ourselves. We're going to be talking about ideas and concepts and things that have the potential to actually change our lives. So get excited, get ready, and what are you waiting for? Come over here and get naked with me. Hello, team, and welcome to Wake Up Naked. I'm your host, Esmey Leon, and today I want to talk about a little trick that I do every time that I am going through something tough. And going through something tough, team, is always relative. So what's tough for me may not be tough for you, and vice versa. The important thing is to acknowledge, hey, you know what? I don't feel so good. Or I feel a little bit sad, I feel lonely, I feel anxious, I feel depressed, or I'm starting to feel any of those emotions. It's important that we acknowledge how we feel. And once we acknowledge how we feel, then we must do something about it. Because if we don't do anything with that anxiety, if we don't do anything with the sadness, then we run the danger that it just takes over. It takes over sometimes our whole day, sometimes our whole week, and unfortunately for some of us, our whole damn lives, have been lived in a negative Nancy state. So I want to share a little tiny trick that I do and that I've been doing and that I intend to practice forever and ever until I gain a new tool. But I always put tricks in my tool bag, right? There's always tricks that I've learned from people that I think are important to use when I need it. So without further ado, I know the suspense must be killing you. I've learned to say thank you, even when I didn't want to, even when I don't want to. So in any moment in time, I can look around, I can look on my body, I can look in my surroundings and be thankful for something. I know that this sounds like your normal beat gratitude, but you have to be grateful, but please listen with an open heart and open mind, because this isn't your typical thing that I am telling you, just be grateful. I am asking that we take action. And I have to tell you, there are times when I have felt so sad, and the last thing that I want to utter out of my mouth is thank you. The last thing that I want to do is utter thank you, but I've been practicing to do it, even when I think that what is happening shouldn't be happening, or if what is happening around me, I would prefer for it not to happen. I still say thank you. But here is the second part to this trick. Sometimes it's really hard to say thank you for whatever is happening, right? Because why would you say thank you for whatever is happening if you don't want whatever it is that is happening to be happening? So what the F are you talking about, Esmey? I'm not going to say thank you for something that I don't want to happen. And that is a text from my roomie, and we're just going to keep going. Okay, so the second part of this saying thank you is that you don't necessarily have to be saying thank you to whoever or whatever just happened. Just look around for a second. So for example, something happened that I don't like, and I'm in my car and it's making me feel anxious, right? So I know that I don't want to stay in anxiety. Okay, what can I do? One of my practices is thankfulness. So I look around, what can I be thankful for? Oh, I'm in my car. My car is a tool that gets me from place to place to help me accomplish the destiny that I came to fulfill in Los Angeles. So it's something small, but I say thank you for this car, for this machine that gets me from point A to point B. Thank you that it works. So those of you that are like, well, my car's a piece of shit. Okay, cool. Take a look down. Oh my God, I have legs. Okay, these legs get me from point A to point B. These legs are awesome. I tell them to move, they move. Now, I put on a little music. Music is so fucking cool. Like, music has the ability to lift us from one place to the next level. It takes us into a whole nother world. So I'm thankful that I get to listen to music. It's really freaking cool. Okay, I look around. oh my God, the pants that I'm wearing were actually a gift. I'm so thankful for the person that gave me these pants. They didn't have to, but these pants were delivered to me by this person, by God, by the universe. Oh my God, I love these pants so much. Now, that is the type of momentum that I'm talking about building. And as creators, we have the opportunity to do that every single time we're in a lower frequency. The lower frequency of anxiety, the lower frequency of sadness, the lower frequency of loneliness. I'm not saying that you have to do it. I'm just saying that we always have a choice. No matter what, we don't have to be thankful for the bad thing that happened, but we can tap into the frequency of thankfulness. And naturally, inevitably, once we put ourselves in the position and start saying thanks, even when we don't feel like it, there's an opening that happens where suddenly uplifted, and it doesn't have to be about that particular situation, but we're on another level now because we did something that we didn't want to do, which is say thanks. And listen, I don't want to say either, but the more I practice, the easier it gets. Because at the end of the day, I don't know anything. I don't trust positive or negative experiences. My mind makes it up. And haven't we all been in a place where we're like, this is the most terrible thing in the world. And then a year later, you're like, wow, I didn't know jack shit. That was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. Look at where I am now. So I try to remember that I don't know anything. And just because I'm feeling bad doesn't mean it's a negative experience. It doesn't mean that it's a bad thing for me. So what I have to do is just do my best to put myself in a different place so that I can receive different information, so I can be more inspired by different thoughts. But I have to do the hard work of saying thanks even when I don't want to say thanks, okay? So try it, guys. It's a wonderful skill to practice. I practice it every single damn day, and I intend to practice it for the rest of my mother effing life. Okay, love you all. Mwah. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you got as much out of that as I did. If you have not hit the subscribe button, make sure to go back and hit subscribe and keep coming back. Team, we're going to the top, and I will see you there. I'm out.